nice time taping our show here at the Vineyards at Pine Lake.
Do you think I'm going to be able to remember everything that's on the show since I don't have my piece of paper with me? Do you think I can do it?
No, I think you can do it.
Really?
And I'll help.
Oh, look at you.
Mm-hmm.
Always a help. This is a beautiful spread. We have had so many great new dishes out here at the Vineyards at Pine Lake.
Yep, food's
Talk
good.
about the wine. We didn't really talk about the event center, but you can see it down there. We're going to have to come back, I think.
Okay.
Because there's so much
Sounds
going on
good.
here.
Yeah, the new menu dropped last week.
And of course, thank you to Steelite.
Get out here and try it.
Look at how pretty it looks.
They're open every day except for Mondays. So we're even open on Sundays too.
Definitely.
Which is when you should be watching Valley Spotlight.
Yes.
We're leading off with a guy from Youngstown who went away to college and came back, starting his own business, a ride-share bike company in Youngstown. He's got different locations where you can get the bikes. You can drive from one to the other. You could ride downtown and come back, you know, or you could be downtown and just ride around downtown.
Very cool stuff. All right, Kelly Warren from Kelly Warren Associates. When you guys see this house, it's also a part of that greenhouse property that we just featured. The rooms are gigantic and the price is very fair. I just feel like this is one to put maybe in your notes to look up a little bit later. So you don't want to miss it.
Mother's Day is coming up on the 12th.
Or yeah.
So my brother and I were little. We tried to make mom breakfast in bed.
Yeah.
And then you realize about halfway through, I don't know how to make a waffle or, you know, anything. And my dad's trying to help. And I think it ended up being like a donut and some piece of toast, maybe, or something like that. But I think she liked it. There was some juice involved.
I'm pretty sure your mom.
But Mark's going to help and do it maybe the right way, where it's actually attainable for a kid, but still looks pretty fancy.
I like this.
Yeah.
I like this.
So
speaking of Mark and Bistro 1907, like a year ago, we met Joe, and then our friends from the Trumbull County Tourism Bureau reminded us of Joe and the Ohio wood burner. That is who he is. That is his name online. He's a big deal on YouTube, and he has an upcoming event. And this story just about this great guy is so cool. So,
speaking of Mother's Day again, Carl and Angiuli had some really cool things to look at, right?
Hanging baskets and tropicals. This is the season to get both, and the greenhouse is open, and it couldn't be any prettier. And if you don't know what to get, Mom, just bring her out there. She'll smile.
Yeah. Or have Carl's mom tell you. Yeah. She doesn't mind doing that. That's for sure.
That's for sure.
Truly Trumbull Trip idea. We went out to Hubbard. They have this, and I'm lucky I get to work at the Green Resort where there's a big cigar room.
Right.
This is a cigar house. Like it has a lower level, and then the members get to use the upper level. There's a deck that hangs out. They have live music. There's a winery next door. It's a really good place. It's called Cigaro, and I want you to check that out on Sunday.
What else do we got going on?
Dr. Chris?
This Dr. Chris story. Once you see this Dr. Chris story, you will understand why he is a little bit more a part of our show now. We just feel like there needs to be more to be said about, getting solutions to big problems when it comes to pain without having to use medications and surgery if you can avoid it. And he has been an answer for a lot of people, and this story will move you, literally. Yeah.
And moves that person finally that wasn't able to move before.
Unbelievable story.
And if you love golf, you'll love what they're doing at the Buell Park Golf Course. We'll show you all around the new extension and renovations and get you ready for the season. All right, I think that's all. If we forgot something, you'll have to watch. I mean, that's the best way to figure out what we'll have on the show, don't you think?
Right? You can play Valley Spotlight bingo.
Right. Check them off as you go along.
You're like, oh, they missed that one.
10 o'clock Sunday.
Yeah.
WBCB. It's Cinco de Mayo.
Or Mother's Day.
Or Mother's Day. Whichever one
we're watching
big
both. One.